Across the heartlands of America and Canada, the horizon glows with gold. But this isn't the gold pulled from mines, it's the gold grown from soil. Millions of acres of blooming canola stretch as far as the eye can see, their yellow petals shimmering like sunlight itself. And from these humble flowers comes one of the healthiest and most widely used cooking oils in the modern world: canola oil. Before we dive into this incredible story of science, farming, and technology, hit that subscribe button, because every week we uncover the world's most fascinating factories and mind-blowing production processes, the ones that make modern life possible. The story of canola begins not in America, but in Canada, and not in a factory, but in a lab. Back in the 1970s, Canadian agricultural scientists faced a challenge: how to turn rapeseed oil, an industrial lubricant used in ship engines during World War II, into something humans could safely eat. Traditional rapeseed oil was high in erucic acid and glucosinolates, compounds that made it bitter and unsuitable for human consumption. But through careful crossbreeding and genetic selection, they created a new variety of the plant. Low in harmful compounds, high in healthy fats. They named it canola, short for Canadian oil, low acid. By the late 1980s, this golden crop had crossed the border into the United States. Farmers quickly embraced it, especially across North Dakota, Minnesota, and Montana, where the cool, dry climate was perfect for canola's growth cycle. Today, North America grows over 20 million acres of canola every year, producing millions of tons of seeds. Each canola plant begins as a seed, smaller than a grain of sand, yet packed with energy and genetic design perfected over decades. Before planting, farmers carefully analyze the soil. How much nitrogen does it have? Is the pH level right? Are there any trace minerals missing? Using GPS-guided tractors, they map out the entire field down to the inch. Then precision seed drills drop each seed at the exact depth, about half an inch below the surface, to ensure even germination. Modern canola farms are no longer scenes of guesswork and sweat alone. They're data-driven ecosystems, monitored by drones, soil sensors, and satellite imagery. Drones scan fields to detect moisture stress and nutrient deficiency, while software calculates the precise amount of fertilizer needed, not too much, not too little. As the plants grow, the landscape transforms. By early summer, the fields explode into a sea of yellow blossoms that stretch for miles. So bright they can be seen from airplanes. Each flower lasts only a few days, but the plant produces hundreds of them, forming pods that later dry and hold tiny black seeds, the future oil. Every seed holds about 45% oil, one of the highest yields of any oilseed crop in the world. And while nature provides the growth, technology ensures sustainability. Farmers rotate canola with wheat or barley, reducing soil depletion. Integrated pest management minimizes chemical use. The goal: grow more with less, while keeping the land fertile for future generations. When late summer arrives, the vibrant yellow fades into deep brown. The pods begin to rattle in the wind, a sign that harvest is near. Farmers bring out massive swathers, specialized machines that cut the canola plants and lay them in neat windrows across the field. This allows the pods to dry naturally for about a week, preventing premature seed loss. Then, combines roll in, enormous machines that separate the seeds from the stalks using high-speed rotors. Each pass fills the hopper with thousands of pounds of tiny black seeds, no larger than a pinhead. A single combine can harvest up to 100 acres a day, and during peak season, fields are alive with the sound of engines humming from dawn till dusk. After harvesting, the seeds are cleaned of dust and plant debris, then loaded into trucks and rail cars bound for crushing plants. The heart of the canola oil industry. To give you perspective, 1 acre of canola yields around 1,500 to 2,000 pounds of seed. From that, roughly 80 gallons of oil can be extracted. Multiply that by millions of acres, and you begin to grasp the scale of this golden industry. Now we step into the world of industrial alchemy, where seeds are turned into pure, healthy oil through a series of high-tech processes. As trucks unload their cargo, mountains of canola seeds fill enormous silos. Each one can store thousands of tons, enough to feed production lines for days. The seeds first pass through a maze of vibrating screens, magnets, and air jets that remove stones, sticks, and metal fragments. Only the cleanest seeds move forward. Then they're heated and rolled into thin flakes, breaking the outer shell and preparing them for oil extraction. The flakes enter mechanical screw presses, which apply tremendous pressure, up to 20,000 pounds per square inch, squeezing out most of the oil. But the remaining flakes still hold about 15% oil, so they're sent to a solvent extraction system. Here, food-grade hexane gently dissolves the oil, ensuring almost total recovery. Later, the solvent is evaporated and reused. No waste, no residue. The extracted oil is raw and cloudy, with natural impurities. What emerges is a clear, golden liquid, the canola oil we know. Each plant can produce millions of liters of oil every week, running 24/7. Pipes, pumps, and control rooms hum continuously as operators monitor every parameter: pressure, temperature, purity. It's a dance of steel and chemistry, all orchestrated to perfection. Once refined, the oil cools down and is pumped into massive stainless steel tanks. From there, it flows into automated bottling lines. In just 1 minute, these machines can fill, cap, and label over 600 bottles, each precisely measured and sealed for freshness. Robotic arms load them into crates, then onto pallets, and finally onto trucks bound for supermarkets and restaurants worldwide. But canola oil doesn't stop in the kitchen. It's a vital ingredient in salad dressings, margarines, snack foods, and baked goods. It's also a raw material for biofuels, bioplastics, and even eco-friendly lubricants for electric machinery. Its versatility makes it one of the most valuable agricultural products in North America. In every kitchen, on every table, there's a story of land, science, and human passion. Canola oil is one of those stories, born from innovation, powered by sustainability, and perfected by time. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because our next episode will take you inside another supergiant industry that shapes the modern world. Stay curious, stay inspired, and see you in the next video. Every year in America, millions of tons of carrots are pulled from the soil, orange, crisp, and packed with nutrients. This is the supergiant carrot harvest, a story of innovation, machinery, and transformation, where humble roots become crunchy snacks enjoyed by millions. Before we begin, if you love seeing how nature and technology come together in mind-blowing ways, hit that subscribe button and join our journey through the world's most fascinating production lines. Our journey begins in California's Central Valley, the beating heart of carrot production in the United States. Here, the soil is soft, the climate mild, and the land stretches endlessly in perfect rows of vibrant green tops waving in the sun. In this fertile valley, giants like Grimway Farms and Bolthouse Farms have turned farming into a high-tech science. Together, they produce over 85% of all carrots grown in America. That's more than 3 million tons each year. Seeds are planted with GPS-guided seeders, ensuring perfect spacing, just enough for each carrot to grow straight and uniform. Precision irrigation systems deliver exact drops of water right to the roots. Conserving every drop in this dry California landscape. Farmers monitor the fields using drones and AI-driven sensors, checking for moisture levels, soil nutrients, and plant health in real time. Every inch of land, every seed, and every hour of sunlight is carefully measured. Because efficiency here isn't optional, it's survival. Carrots begin their journey as tiny seeds, smaller than a grain of rice. Once planted, they take 70 to 120 days to reach maturity, depending on variety and temperature. The magic happens underground, as the roots stretch downward, absorbing minerals and sugars that give carrots their sweet, crisp flavor. Above the soil, lush green tops soak in the sun, fueling growth through photosynthesis. During these months, the fields are carefully managed. No weeds, no pests. Farmers use biological pest control. Beneficial insects instead of harsh chemicals to protect both crops and soil health. By the time the carrots are ready for harvest, each plant is about 8 to 10 inches long, weighing around 80 grams. Multiply that by billions, and you can imagine the staggering amount of produce waiting beneath the surface. Now comes the most exciting part, harvesting. At dawn, as the California sun begins to rise, the giant carrot harvesters roll into the fields. Each harvester can pull, cut, and load up to 200,000 carrots per hour. Here's how it works. Metal fingers gently grab the leafy tops and pull the carrots straight from the soil. A built-in knife instantly slices off the greens, which are sent aside to be composted or used as animal feed. The clean roots are carried by a conveyor belt straight into massive trailers, moving alongside the harvester. Every hour, a single machine can fill multiple 20-ton trucks, and during peak season, these harvesters run 24 hours a day under floodlights. It's a mesmerizing ballet of technology and nature. Dozens of machines crawling across endless fields, each one pulling thousands of orange roots from the earth every minute. Once harvested, the carrots have just a few hours to reach the factory before they start losing moisture and sweetness. And so begins the next phase of their journey. At the processing plant, a facility the size of several football fields, truckloads of freshly harvested carrots arrive every few minutes. They're first dumped into water flumes, long channels that wash away dirt and stones using circulating water jets. The carrots float and tumble through this system, emerging clean, shiny, and ready for inspection. Then comes sorting, the first stage of automation magic. High-speed cameras scan each carrot as it passes on a conveyor belt, identifying size, shape, and color in milliseconds. Air jets instantly sort them into categories. Perfect ones go for fresh packaging. Smaller or misshapen ones are redirected to become baby carrots. Every single carrot is tracked by sensors. The system knows exactly how much product is coming in and where it's going next. Next, they're polished, chilled, and packed in bags with a light mist of purified water to stay fresh. From start to finish, it takes less than 60 minutes for a raw carrot to become a ready-to-eat snack. Thanks to this process, America consumes over 1 billion pounds of baby carrots every year. They've become one of the most popular healthy snacks, portable, sweet, and crunchy, perfect for lunchboxes, salads, and road trips. After processing, the carrots enter a temperature-controlled packaging room. Automated weighers fill each bag precisely, 1 pound, 2 pounds, or family-sized packs. Vacuum sealers remove air to extend shelf life, and printed labels mark the farm, date, and batch number for traceability. The sealed bags are then packed into crates and sent to cold storage chambers kept at 34 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius. Within 24 hours, they'll be on refrigerated trucks heading to distribution centers across the country, from Los Angeles to New York. Every step is monitored for food safety. Cleanliness, moisture, and bacterial levels are constantly tested. Even the wash water is filtered and recycled to reduce waste. Nothing goes to waste in this supergiant system. Carrot tops and peels are converted into animal feed or organic compost, returning nutrients back to the soil. Wastewater from the plant is purified and reused for irrigation. Solar panels on the factory roof supply part of the plant's power. And energy-efficient chillers cut carbon emissions. These measures have helped reduce the industry's environmental impact by over 40% in the last 2 decades. In many ways, the carrot industry is a model for sustainable agriculture, showing that large-scale food production and eco-responsibility can go hand in hand. Finally, the carrots make their way into grocery stores, school cafeterias, and snack bags across America. What began as a tiny seed in California's soil ends as a bright orange treat enjoyed by millions every day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, so you never miss more amazing behind-the-scenes stories from farms and factories around the world. Every year, the United States produces over 1.5 billion pounds of pumpkins, with Illinois alone accounting for nearly half of that production. From giant pumpkin patches stretching across hundreds of acres to processing plants that turn these fruits into purees and fillings, the journey of pumpkins from field to holiday centerpiece is a mind-blowing process. Before we dive into this incredible journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and tap the bell icon so you never miss our behind-the-scenes look at how the world's biggest harvests and industries operate. Now, let's step right into the fields of America's pumpkin farms. Pumpkins belong to the squash family and thrive in warm climates with nutrient-rich soil. Farmers in states like Illinois, California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Texas plant pumpkin seeds in late spring, usually around May. By the time summer rolls in, pumpkin vines spread wide and fast, often covering entire fields in a thick carpet of green leaves. Each plant can produce multiple pumpkins, ranging in size from a few pounds to several hundred pounds in the case of giant varieties. What's fascinating is that pumpkin farming is both an art and a science. Farmers carefully monitor soil conditions, ensuring there's enough organic matter to nourish the fruit. Irrigation systems deliver steady water, while bees buzz between the bright yellow blossoms. Pollinating the plants and kickstarting fruit development. Without pollinators, there would be no pumpkins, and entire harvests would fail. By late September, the fields begin to transform into a sea of orange. Millions of pumpkins ripen almost simultaneously, just in time for the busy holiday season. For many farms, timing is critical. Pumpkins must be ready for Halloween sales in October and Thanksgiving processing in November.